Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today is Thursday, February 25th, 2021. This is the Village of Willow Springs Village Board meeting. We are conducting the meeting simultaneously by Zoom. My name is Melissa Nettermeyer, trustee and mayor pro temp, chairing the meeting this evening, and Mayor Carpino is absent. The time is 7 o'clock. Clerk Manella, can we please call the roll?
Trustee Burks,
Here.
Kennedy. Here. Nettermeyer,
Here.
Posh,
Here.
Holm,
I don't think he's on.
okay, Carr,
Here.
Carpino. That completes the roll call.
Thank you. Let's all please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. We have no presentations this evening, so we'll move to the first item of business, disposition of previous minutes in our board pack. We have minutes from February 11, 2021. May I have a motion to approve those?
So move. Second.
Motion by trustee Kennedy, second by trustee Burke. Discussion or questions? Okay, there being none, roll call vote, please.
Trustee Burks,
Aye.
Kennedy. Aye. Nettermeyer,
Aye.
Posh,
Aye.
Carr.
Okay, motion carries, minutes approved. On to reports of officials. First is that of the village president. There is none. On to the report of village administrator, Brent Woods.
Thank you, Madam President. You have before you, I passed out a substitute budget for the one that was in your packet. This is the tentative budget and appropriation for fiscal year 2021. The one that was in your packet was incorrect. This is the most recent one. And Carol, this is the one you received today, just to let you know you got the newest one. Right now, as it stands, obviously, these are tentative budget is subject to revision as I speak with each of the trustees and the village president. I'm pleased to announce that at this point, as of today, we have between the sewer fund and the corporate fund, we have a surplus of $105,000 budgeted, which is more than we've had in a long time. So that's a plus. Now we're going to that number will change over the course of the month when I speak with the trustees individually. The reason we're doing it that way is in the past 8 months, we have passed 3 budgets. We haven't had time to have a session with the trustees to get the course they wanted to take for the year. And we didn't have a chance to do a really good budget presentation with this one. So I want to speak with each one individually to see what their priorities would be and if there's anything in here that they would like changed. And I'll be speaking with Trustee Posh as the chairman of finance as well on that. Okay, thank you. That concludes my report on the budget. Again, we're going to have a budget hearing on this at our next, at the second meeting of March. There will be a full budget hearing on this for the public to ask questions. The next item I have is the authorization to make an expenditure of up to $42,000 for the purchase of a new squad car for the police department. Keith, do you want to explain what happened there?
Sorry. We have a vehicle WS1 that has approximately 114,000 miles on it. It's in need of a transmission and a catalytic converter on it. I mean, the transmission is approximately about $2,800 on the repair. The catalytic converter is about $800 in parts. I just don't foresee spending the money on this vehicle when it's past the end of its useful life at 114,000 miles. I did some research for Jim through the government purchase. The squad car is about $45,000. Going directly to Westfield Ford, it's $41,325 plus the M plates for the vehicle, the MP plates.
Okay. There you go. So at this time, I would ask the board approve an expenditure. We do have sufficient funds to cover it.
May we have a motion to approve the expenditure up to $42,000 for the purchase of the new squad? Motion by trustee Kennedy,
Second, Posh.
second by trustee Posh. Any other questions about the purchase?
Have we checked anywhere other than Westfield? Because I've had some issues with them. They tried to rip me off on my car once with replacing a light ballast. And when I took it to get fixed, the guy told me no, the ballast was part of the light assembly. And told me they would call me, never called me back. And it was an insurance claim and I didn't pay them a dime. I paid it all to Modern Carriage Works, but they never call. I had bad service with them, so.
Can I answer that really quick? This car is being purchased under the state bid contract. As of right now, there are very few police cars available for purchase. So the fact that we were able to find one, they are one of the few dealers in the area that do provide cop cars. So unfortunately, the fact that we found one, we should be grateful. I have one town that's going to Indiana.
The last dealership we used, and I won't say who it was, and granted, there was COVID interruption, took us over a year to get our squad cars.
They're just saying that this is approximately a 3-month wait on it, which is extremely fast. And the vehicle we just ordered from, it's the same thing in a pickup truck. So I mean, I think the process is going to be a lot better than last year, because last year was a whole complete body change on the vehicle. It was new from ground up, and everything was a year wait from every department I spoke to.
Is this going to be another SUV or a car?
SUV, and it's all pre-lit. I mean, the only thing we have to put into it when we get it will be our radios and a prisoner cage, the cage for it, once we receive the car.
Okay, any further questions about it? Okay, roll call vote, please.
Trustee Burks,
Aye.
Kennedy,
Aye.
Nettlemeyer, Posh,
Aye.
Motion carries.
That concludes my report. Thank you, Madam President.
Thank you. Village Clerk? Clerk Miller?
Yep, we're going to have the Easter egg hunt this year in the 2 locations again. On Saturday before Easter, we will also be having an event on Memorial Day. And Willow Fest is going ahead as planned, August 12th through the 15th. That ends my clerk report, and I have nothing for the clerk today. That ends my report.
Okay, thank you. Village Engineer Dan Lynch?
No report, Madam President.
Village Attorney Eric Peck?
Thank you, Madam President. There was one item for your consideration this evening, and that was an intergovernmental agreement with Burr Ridge for shared utilities and stormwater management. I prepared the IGA. I sent it over to the attorney for Burr Ridge. They haven't gotten it back to us. So I would suggest to you this evening, take no action and have the administrator place it on the agenda for next meeting.
Okay, that's what we'll do, move it to the next meeting. Anything further?
No, there's none for this evening, Madam President.
Okay, thank you. Village Treasurer, Treasurer Zabinski.
Good evening, Madam President, at this time, I have nothing. Thank you.
Okay. Reports of standing committees, Building and Zoning Committee, Trustee Carr.
Thank you. For the month of January, it was a rather slow month in the construction industry. We had total construction cost in the village of $143,065, resulting in total permit costs of $4,862.
Okay, thank you. On to Finance and Administration.
Madam
It's
Chair.
Trustee Posh, but Administrator Woods has said since Trustee Posh is by Zoom, he'll handle it here in person.
Thank you.
And also, if you could reflect, Ernie Moon is in the meeting at 7:10 PM. As soon as he turns his microphone on. But I'll start with the report. We have item 6B1, approval of payroll and warrants. The payroll and payroll expenses are in the amount of $95,950.94. All fund expenses are in the amount of $128,942.65 for a total expenditure of $224,893.59.
Do we have a motion to approve the warrants?
So moved.
Motion by trustee Burke, second.
I'll second.
Second by trustee Kennedy. Discussion or questions? Okay, there being none, roll call vote, please.
Trustee Burks,
Aye.
Kennedy. Aye. Nettermeyer,
Aye.
Posh,
Aye.
His audio is still not connecting, so.
Carr.
Aye.
Okay, motion carries, warrants approved. Anything further for finance and administration? Trustee Posh?
No, Madam President. Thank you, Administrator Woods.
No problem.
License and Franchise Committee, trustee Moon? Are you able to unmute yourself, trustee Moon?
His audio is not connected yet.
Okay,
Actually, the license and finance has nothing for this evening.
okay. We'll move on to municipal buildings and grounds, trustee Kennedy.
Thank you. I have no report tonight.
Okay, Public Safety Committee is myself, trustee Nettermeyer. I have no report. Chief, do you have anything you'd like to report on?
Just gave the board a summary of our 85 incident reports from February 1st till today. The troops out there, even with the inclement weather that we've been facing for the month, they issued 85 citations, handled 25 motor vehicle accidents, and just to let everybody know, we were approved through the grant funding through the Illinois Department of Transportation, IDOT, for the year of 2021. So our first campaign for occupant protection enforcement and impaired driving will be from March 12th until March 18th for St. Patty's Day. So we'll see you before then, but everybody have a safe St. Patty's Day.
Nice. Okay, thank you. Public Works Committee, trustee Burks?
Just want to comment on the hard work of all the public works employees with the massive amounts of snow we've had. Done a great job in the town. Anything, I don't know if Keith has anything to add.
No, I'd like to thank actually all the residents of town for all the comments and compliments on social media, for the food they've brought us for lunch. And residents have really been great to us this year. I did get this card. I'd like to read it to you guys. Just a big thank you for keeping our streets so safe to travel through. I live in Bridgeview, work in Burr Ridge, and don't like expressways. I start my drive in Bridgeview, part of Oak Lawn, Justice, Hickory Hills, and can't wait to get to Willow Springs, where the streets are always the best on my way to work. Please thank all your drivers. My brother also travels that way and said Willow Springs streets are the best. Thank you again. I've been waiting to write this letter for a couple years.
Nice.
Nice.
No, I could do a, where have we been dumping all that snow you've had to put in trucks and? Just to make room.
The old Metro lot
Okay,
and the Public Works lot.
well, it looks like you're off the hook for a little while, hopefully, right?
We hope so.
All right, very good. Old business? New business? Public comment? I don't think there's anybody.
Yeah, there it is.
Okay, we have one signed up here, Carol Valdez.
I just had a couple questions. I was wondering, for the new pickup that we're ordering, is the old plow going to go on the new one, or are you getting a new plow with the new truck?
We're going to get a new plow for the vehicle because we're still keeping trucks in the fleet. And the pickup that we're talking about getting rid of has a small plow, like for parking lot sidewalks. So we want another street plow on it. So we are going to purchase a new plow for it.
Okay, I wasn't quite sure because I know that they were talking about the new pickup, but I wasn't sure if that was getting a new plow. Where does the money come from as far as the police car, the plow and the backhoe? Is that from a special fund?
I couldn't hear the question.
Where's the funds coming from?
For the plow?
For the pickup truck, for the backhoe and for the new police car? Is there a special fund for that?
No, that
Specific
comes out of
things?
our budget. That comes out of the funds that we have in our corporate fund, our sewer fund, and our MFT fund.
Okay, I wasn't quite sure. And the new website, since it has changed, it's a little hard to navigate. You know, like if you're looking for when the meeting agendas and the meeting dates, it used to be you could just click onto that one little, you know, the little bar on the top of the actual big website, and it doesn't really take you to that. Then you have to kind of like navigate a little bit farther. And I thought maybe it was just me, but I've talked to some other people too, and it seems like it's a little harder to get to the meeting dates and the meeting agendas. And I didn't know if there's any easier way to kind of go back to how it was before, where you just click on and do it.
Well, the reason we switched over is because we don't have the space on our web server to store all those minutes. So you might get a year's worth of minutes. I have unlimited storage. I could put 20 years worth of minutes on the new one. And all of our documents, all of our ordinances, all of our resolutions, all of our applications, they're all on there.
So it's a matter of just kind of getting used to,
Yeah, it may be a couple.
because
more
it's quite
clicks,
different
but
than
it's
the other
really
one was.
advantageous because you can now search much more easily and it's much more complete.
Okay.
So it is new, and you're right, there's.
I mean, it's
fewer
like
clicks,
totally
but
different,
I know.
you know, okay,
It's better in the long run, trust me.
okay. All right, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Carol.
Okay, nobody else has signed up here in person. Do we have anybody on Zoom wishing to speak during public comment? If so, you can indicate by raising your hand.
Oh, wait, hold on. I got.
Ernie?
Well, this is Cerny.
Okay, you got you.
Come on,
You got
finally.
connected.
Sorry, I'm late.
It's okay. Ernie, are you wishing to say anything during public comment?
No, just apologize, I couldn't be there.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so there's nobody wishing to speak in public comment by Zoom. There's no need for executive session this evening, so I will ask for a motion to adjourn the meeting.
So move, Posh.
Second, Moon.
Motion by Kennedy, second by Moon, we'll say. Any discussion?
Second.
Roll call vote, please.
Kennedy? Nettlemeyer?
Aye.
Posh?
Aye.
Moon?
Aye.
Carl?
Aye.
All right, meeting adjourned at 7:18. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Aye. Bye.